Please watch to the end. Comment and respond to other people's comments.
Charges upgraded tonight to murder for the road rage death of an off-duty New York City firefighter. Joe Desmond in court today accused of killing 33-year-old FDNY member Faisal Cotto 9 days ago in Brooklyn. And take a look at this. The handcuffs Desmond was in while transferred from the police department to court say E245. That stands for Engine 245. That was Officer Firefighter Cotto's firehouse. The FDNY tweeting this picture. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Tim Fleischer.
Led from the 6-2 precinct by detectives, 29-year-old Joseph Desmond would face but never look directly at the silent wall of firefighters standing shoulder to shoulder in honor of their fallen brother. Desmond was arraigned on second-degree murder charges in the death of 33-year-old Faisal Cotto, a firefighter from Engine 245 in Coney Island. He was found unconscious and unresponsive 9 days ago here alongside the Belt Parkway. Police believe he and Desmond had been in a minor accident and pulled off the road. Cotto died from multiple skull fractures.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes. Desmond was arrested last week and held in Middlesex County, where he later waived extradition. NYPD detectives bringing him back to New York today to face charges. 2 NYPD detectives who escorted Desmond wore red stripes on their shields in honor of the fallen firefighter. And tightly around Desmond's wrist were these handcuffs emblazoned with Engine 245 shield, as seen in this picture tweeted by the FDNY. But nothing spoke more loudly than the silent show of support of these firefighters, many from Engine 245 and Ladder 161. They were there to honor their fallen firefighter and for his sake to make sure there is justice.
Right now at 5:30, sentencing day for the man convicted in the death of an off-duty firefighter during a road rage incident 3 years ago. Good evening, I'm Dick Brennan.
Welcome back. I'm Jessica Moore. The firefighter's loved ones and his FDNY family gathered all today at the courthouse in Brooklyn to make sure that justice was served.
CBS 2's Jenna DeAngelis was there when his brother addressed the court.
Since December 9, 2018, it has been a struggle to live in a world without my brother.
The brother of FDNY firefighter Faisal Cotto speaking directly to the man who ripped him from his family, Joseph Desmond.
Today he turned 33 years old. And that's the same age my brother was when he took his life.
Cotto's mother wiping away tears as her son spoke.
Faisal was an amazing soul.
Desmond sat stoically in court in his sentencing more than 3 years after prosecutors say he killed Cotto following a minor crash on the Belt Parkway in December 2018.
Not only did he assault him and injure him, but he left him lying on the side of the road without calling for help, calling for assistance. That was a true mark of cowardice.
In his statement, Desmond disputed the evidence and showed no remorse. The judge sending a strong message.
Not only have you deprived the victim, their family, of a son, a brother, and uncle, but you deprived the people of this city of a person who was dedicated to responding to their need for help and assistance in times of crisis.
Sentencing Desmond to 25 years to life in prison.
I can deter you from harming other people by keeping you in prison for the remainder of your life. And that's precisely what I'm going to do.
That's what his family hoped for heading into court, backed by New York's bravest, the FDNY, with a huge show of support.
Faisal Cotto was a great and selfless man, loved by all that knew him, an asset to his family, his friends, and fellow firefighters, and an asset to New York City. His loss is a loss to all of us.
I asked his brother how he wants him to be remembered, and he spoke about his smile, describing him as a good person, a great uncle, and a hero. In downtown Brooklyn, Jenna DeAngelis, CBS 2 News.
Now in court, the judge pointed out a history of violent acts by Desmond prior to Cotto's killing, including a hate crime.
Courtroom packed with New York firefighters as a convicted killer of one of their brothers was sentenced to 25 years to life. It brings closure more than 3 years after firefighter Faisal Cotto was murdered in a road rage attack on the Belt Parkway. Here's Eyewitness News reporter N.J. Burkett.
Joseph Desmond was defiant to the very end, even as the victim's mother sobbed uncontrollably in the second row, even as the victim's brother struggled to hold it together.
You took away someone who meant the world to so many people, and you took away our moments. You took away a mother's favorite son. Faisal was a mama's boy, And his goal in life was to take care of his mama and to make sure she was always happy and set in life.
Faisal Koto was a New York City firefighter, the 33-year-old victim of a brutal, spontaneous murder. After a minor accident on the Belt Parkway, Koto pulled over to exchange information and was beaten to death by the other driver. Police tracked the car to a motel in New Jersey, where Desmond was arrested. Prosecutors say he was a gang member from Staten Island, once convicted on hate crimes charges for attacking a gay man with a stun gun. Koto was off duty at the time of the murder, but his funeral in 2018 drew hundreds of firefighters, including his colleagues from Engine 245 in Coney Island. Desmond was later convicted and was sentenced today. Fire Union President Andrew Ansbro.
We lose far too many members to the line of duty, but we also take care of the members that are in our family that we lose off duty.
In court, Desmond offered no remorse and questioned the evidence in the case.
It is a falsified, tampered evidence.
With that, the judge imposed the maximum sentence.
It's this court's earnest hope and desire that you never, ever be released from prison.